Hello everyone, I am Gargi Ghosh. Today we will discuss about difference between SAM in C language and Python. So first we need to know the codes. Here I have already written this is C code and this is Python code. Here I decide x equal to 10, y equal to 20. So the output is 30. And for Python same thing, x equal to 10 and y equal to 20. So the output is 30. So x and y are variables here. So there are many difference between C and Python language. We will know one by one. So first we will know the outer difference and secondly we will know the internal difference. In the outer difference, the first point is variable and syntax. In C works only with defined variables. C don't provide any support for direct sum. But in Python, it works directly. There are no need to define any variables. Here we can see that we define variables like x and y. And int is data type. Here int means integer type of data. Now we will see the syntax. In C, we can see that here we have to write semicolon. But in Python, we don't need any semicolons. Also, here we declare hash include stdio.h and int main. But in Python, we don't have to write these types of things. Also in C, we write mod d for integer value. But in Python, we don't have to write these types of things. Secondly, the next point is code length and how to use. So in C, we can see that there are more lines and this is more complex. But in Python, the lines are short and this is more easy to understand. Now we will discuss about speed. In C is slower coding and in Python is faster coding. Now we will talk about built-in function. In C, there is no built-in sum function. We have to calculate manually using variables. But in Python, there is a built-in sum function. We can directly use it. These are the outer differentiation. Now we came to know the internal differentiation. So first point is execution time. In C requires manual memory management. C is a compiled language, but Python is interpreted language. The next point is typing system. Here C is statistically typed, but Python is dynamically typed. The last point is very important. This is memory and variable. The main difference in C language, when we write x equal to 10, the compiler allocates a memory for x that is an integer. If I change the value x equal to 5, then simply it rewrites the value. But in Python, the allotment happens in runtime. Here x equal to 10 means in runtime there a object creates for 10 and also the size for 10 will be very big. But when Python interpreter see x equal to 10, it point to 10. But if I change the value x equal to 5, then there will be another allotment for 5 and x will point that 5. So we can see that in C variables are memory location that holds values. But in Python, variables are names that points to object. So I hope the points are clear to you. Thank you so much. Next day we will discuss a different topic.